Well, good evening, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get today's little Devo going. Posted the verse of the day through the Bible app, and it kind of got me thinking. It's Philippians 4:8. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Basically saying to fix your eyes on what is true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, admirable, and think of things that are excellent and worthy of praise. And something that kind of stood out to me and really kind of made me think of some stuff is, where is our heart? And so when we're doing what's true, what's honorable, and all of those things, where is our heart in that whole thing? And after thinking of that, it kind of made me come to some of verses that talk about what our heart is and what we should be doing with our heart. And there's verses like Jeremiah 17:9, the human heart is the most deceitful of all things and desperately wicked. Who really knows how bad it is? Um, and then Galatians 5:17, which talks about the sinful nature of our heart and how our spirit is usually the opposite of that, and how we need to guard our heart. We need to make sure that we're not doing what our heart is telling us to do, but what our spirit is telling us to do, what God is telling us to do instead. Because right now, what we're told through books and movies is just follow your heart, and you'll be there. You'll find the right thing. And really, that's again going with the world instead of going with what is pure, what is honorable, what is God. Proverbs 3:5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding, which is your own heart, but God's heart. So God's heart is what we're striving for. And then one of Camille and I's our wedding verses was 2 Corinthians 5:17. This means that anyone that belongs to Christ has become a new person. The old life is gone and the new life has begun. And what that is saying is your old heart is gone and God has given you a new heart, which we need to then guard. We need to think on Him, read the Bible so we know Him and know His heart, and be praying. So that's going to be my my challenge to you right now, is to make sure that you're praying daily, you're in the Word daily. I know it's a struggle for me, it's a struggle for Camille. We all have those struggles. We all want to get away and separate from what this world is trying to tell us is good and honorable, and know we should know what God is saying is good, honorable, trustworthy, and that's Scripture. And the only way we get to know that is through reading the Scripture and knowing what God's heart is. So praying, Scripture, all of that. So be encouraged. Know that Scripture's there. Read it, pray about it, hear what God is saying, and differentiate between what God is saying to you and what your heart is trying to tell you at the same time. So listen for the Spirit and listen for the heart, and differentiate between the two. Listen to the Spirit and don't really listen to the heart. The heart is deceitful, the Spirit is true. All right? Have a great day. If some of you see this tomorrow, there'll be another one up a little bit later. All right, take care.